right into the awards part of the program. We're going to start with the Outstanding Elders Award. This award is presented to our elders. We just want to take the time to recognize the roots of our family. They traveled far, some near, during trying times to make sure to educate us, to show us how important family is, to help connect our roots, and we appreciate you all. You took the time during the pandemic to make sure that you were here tonight, to make sure that you taught us, the younger generation, the importance of family. The first award goes to Mary Rose Akers, Catherine Murkison. Christina Bailey will come up here and accept her award. Her eldest daughter.
Thank you. Mom.
Miss Henrietta Cooper. Bradley Benson. Gladys Benson. Willie Underwood. Reverend Clarence Benson. Is the Young Achievers Award. This goes to a young relative from Columbus, Ohio. This past spring, he received his bachelor's degree in media communication with a minor in Africana studies from the University of Toledo in Ohio. He just currently landed a position with a production company as a cameraman specializing in sporting events. While in college, he was a defensive lineman, but was diagnosed with a medical condition that ended his promising career. He was 1 point ranked 24th in the country in his position. On top of that, he has his own YouTube channel called Uncle Durr Sports and a sports online podcast called Kachow Brothers Podcast. Please give your round of applause to Darius Mullins. Is the Rising Star Award. He's only 11 years old and has already appeared in the local newspaper for scoring 28 points to lead his team to a Division III title at a Lynn Elementary basketball tournament. He also played baseball and football, but on top of that, he is also an honor roll student. He has already earned his nickname, Trevin the Great. Trevin Jacob. Thank you for being a friend award. We honor you and thank you for always supporting this family. You guys are always with us through the bad times, the good times, our cookouts, our funerals, our weddings, and you're all here tonight supporting us once again, taking the time out to learn our family history. You guys have become more than friends, you're also family. The first award goes to Larry Pitcher. And last but not least, Kenny Turner. And we're going to roll right into our Special Recognitions Award. At this time, we would like to take the time to recognize some outstanding family members and their accomplishments by giving them a round of applause. Let's just acknowledge more greatness in our wonderful family. First, we have Alicia Hill Bingham, born and raised in Lynn, Massachusetts, attended Lynn Public Schools, obtained her high school diploma from Lynn Classical. Alicia decided to pursue her higher education as a first general student in 2001. She obtained a Bachelor's of Science in Medical Engineering in 2006 and a Master's in Leadership in 2013. Both degrees are from Northeastern University in Boston. Giving back to the community. She is a dedicated mentor that enjoys providing knowledge and advice while mentoring to succeed. Her foundation, Alicia Hill Bingham Scholarship Foundation, provides scholarship to high school students for their college expenses. Alicia has put on several fundraisers and worked with many inner-city high schoolers and motivated them to further their career. Let's give a big round of applause to Alicia Bingham. Up next, we have Arthur Akers with his nonprofit organization called College Application Education Project. He provides educational field trips to colleges and universities and recreational field trips. Arthur encourages students to further their education. He gets students to participate in community service and promotes cultural and civic engagement. Please give him a round of applause to Arthur Akers. Rounded up, we have to honor Wilson and Florency Patton, who have been working non-stop since Monday when they got into town to ensure that we have a successful reunion by contributing, which I'm sure will be a delicious barbecue tomorrow, and sides for us. And they also helped with Katrina's Carnival. Wilson and Florency both cater part-time in their hometown of Birmingham, Alabama. We thank you. Please give them a round of applause. We would like to present the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Kayla Murkison, daughter of Nadine Murkison and Daryl Murkison. And I guess I'm going first. But I have a story to share about this person. I wrote something. Alright, so I already told you I'm the daughter of Daryl Murkison, and that being said, I'm gonna keep this short. If you know him, you know he has the gift of gab, as my mom said. But growing up with him was really cool. I sat through a lot of lectures, long conversations, and you know, if he was judging by it, he probably said I wasn't paying attention. I'll say I was listening to 50% of it. And one of the most impactful things that I learned from my dad was how important it is to make mistakes.
Go ahead, Kayla. That's all right. All right, baby. All right, Kayla.
Take your time, you got time.
So I'll say I've made my fair share of mistakes. I'm sure there's nobody in this room who's without fault. And from those mistakes I grew. I learned a lot about myself. And I always remember my dad would say, it's okay to make mistakes. Just make sure you can come back from it. And I guess what he was saying is, go ahead and, try some stuff out, but don't get too crazy. So I recently turned 30 years old. All right. And that phrase still stays with me. It's okay to make mistakes. And excuse me. Unknowingly, that's got me through a lot of things. So, Dad,
How quick, Caleb?
I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me and everything you've done for this family. And you are more than deserving of a lifetime achievement award.
My name is Kenny Turner, and I'm gonna let his wife be last. And I'm gonna get this and try to make it short. Now, I've known Darryl since he was in junior high school.
Amen.
And I've watched him grow up to be the man that he has become. And he is quite the man. He has mentored kids in Lynn since he got out of high school. He was a high school quarterback. And when he wasn't a quarterback, he was a receiver. I never figured out who was the quarterback. You can't You know the answer to that. Okay. I mean, if he was the all-American kid in Lynn, right? But only he was black. But he had, if you knew Darryl, you had to love and respect him, right? And now I watched him grow up, right? And he used to mentor kids, right? Now he's mentoring adults. Every election cycle, he makes sure that the voters in Lynn have a place to meet and greet the candidates who are running for office, from the mayor, from the city council. He has it. I know he ain't getting paid for it. And yet every year he does it. It takes a lot of time. And yet he does it. And there's only one thing I don't like about the brother. He's younger than me, and I couldn't grow up to be like him.
Darryl and I actually met in high school, and when I